So the new update version 0.8.6 came out last week Friday. This update came with a new monster, new bosses, new area called Forgotten Passage, and new mythical items called Baron Sufferer Amulet. There were several changes that came along with this update as well, such as the character animations, interface, skill and item rebalance, extra armor resistance for summon unit, which is pretty good by the way, and more importantly, a huge buff for the Uber boss. Now I know many players already has the problem queuing the Uber boss because he has so much HP, armor and damage for this patch. More importantly, this buff might not impact a lot of current players right now, but it does impact a lot of new players who's trying to grind mythical items from the Uber boss. Luckily, there is actually one budget build that you can use to farm this boss without investing a lot of resources and still be able to catch up with other players who already have mythical items. Now with that being said, let's talk about the build. This is a pure Necromancer build would utilize a specific skill set such as Skeleton Warrior, Skeleton Archer, Gift of the Dead and Meditations. Now this build has no trick or gimmick. It's pretty straightforward because all you have to do is summon skeleton unit and watch them do all the work. However, you do still have to keep your characters alive as much as possible while fighting the Ubers. Now for this build, I would not recommend getting a Skeleton Archers or Gift of the Dead because Skeleton Warrior is more important. Let's go into the items customization real quick. There are different items you want to use for your character as well, such as the Walker. This will give your character 40% extra movement speed, which is really good to run around. The next one should be the Stacked Pendants, which give your character extra intelligence, which is extra mana to summon unit, and 30% base character health. The other one should be the Overall Plate Armor. This is a very cheap legendary armor, which give a lot of armor stats as well as the extra flat light. Now for the status allocation, I do recommend maxing out Vitality. This status will give your characters a lot of life point status. Now you don't necessarily have to invest any status into your intelligence because your character will have enough mana based on the equipment. So if you already noticed in my inventory, I'm still missing a weapon and a shield and a glove. Personally, you can use anything from here. I'm actually going to use these Foster Suffering, which give additional vitality and intelligence for my characters, more HP and more mana so I can survive, as well as the Absorbers. This one will absorb damage, which has 20% chance of absorbing 50% damage, so it's really good. You're also getting intelligence and strength out of it, so extra HP and extra mana. For the glove, it can be anything, but I personally would just slap on some random glove and use them. But if you had a glove that give additional stats or maybe HP or flat value for mana, I would use those instead. Alright, onto the skills bonuses. Now, there's one problem with the skills. If you already noticed, I have 60 skills points, but I cannot level up the Skeleton Warrior because I have some equipment that has Skeleton Warrior skill bonuses. So with that, I cannot upgrade my Skeleton Warrior further on. So let's go ahead and equip every single item real quick. Let's see. The shoulder should be unequipped. Step bonus should be unequipped here. 2 Void Ring with gift like plus 12 warriors. Alright. And we go back to the skills. You notice that if I click on this, I'll be able to level up my Skeleton Warrior. So the first thing you want to do is max out Skeleton Warrior to level 20. Perfect. Alright, we got the Skeleton Warrior down. And the next one should be the Meditation. Alright. Now the reason why you want to use the Meditation because you want to keep your character alive as much as possible. And you have a decent amount of mana. So this is a best secondary skill you want to use because you can also heal your Skeleton Warrior. Let's go ahead and re-equip every single items real quick. Let's see. Okay. This one. 2 Void Ring. And the last one should be the Powder Helmet. There we go. Okay, so we got everything ready. We maxed out all the vitalities. And here's another thing. For this attribute bonus is very optimized. You can either max out your lives, mana, or movement speed. Personally, I would just max out HP because you want to keep your character alive as much as possible. Mana, 2 point, easy straight up. Now with this, you should have a level 50 Skeleton Warrior. If you somehow manage to find more Skeleton Runes, get it up to level 51. This way, you can summon up to 6 Skeleton Warrior and it will do so much damage. Let's go, let's check it out real quick. Skeleton Warrior. I should be able to summon up to at least 5 Skeleton Warrior. We can do that. Sweet. So next thing is, let's go ahead and try the Uber boss real quick. Alright, in order to get to the Uber lair, you need to teleport to the outing dungeon level 3, or walk straight all the way from the outer level 2 and level 1. And by the time you get to the middle, there should be a red portals. Go ahead and click on that and you enter the Bloody Rift. You can also get to this location by teleporting to the portals, and you need to be a really high level in order to do that. So it's really optional. Now the fight is very straightforward. All you need to do is summon your skeletons and let them do the work. However, since the monster got buffed, the Uber boss got buffed, you need to be careful with AoE damage because it does AoE damage over time. Go ahead and resummon your skeletons, heal yourselves, and just walk over and just watch the Uber boss die. Just like that. Be careful. Watch out for the second page right here. That is where he summons a bunch of poor AoE damage. It's like a version of invulnerability's buff. And he takes no damage during that phase. Whoa. He should be dead by now. Be careful, lure him out. Once he's in that force, he will not take any damage at all. So you need to be careful. Should be dead by now. Should be pretty good. We're close. And he's dead. Look at those loot. Now unfortunately I did not get any mythical gears from this runs, but if you constantly running with this build, you'll get mythical gear as soon as possible. Well, with that being said, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all find this video useful. This is Strategy once again, and I will see you all next time. Later!